Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. It is so humid. Like, I just got this out of the fridge and it's like sweating already. I went to Burger King. Burger King, if I can say the word Burger King. I'm not going to tell you what it is until I see if it's right, because I didn't check it. Why, you ask? I don't know why. So today's Friday, August 18th. We got Simply. It's sweating like it's like slippery. Simply Heinz ketchup. We got a medium onion ring. Watch, it's probably gonna just fall over. Go ahead and have one. I guess I should have checked it. I got the barbecue bacon Whopper with no mayonnaise. So let me just show you guys. So it was $8.56 total. It was $5.79 for the barbecue bacon cheese Whopper, no mayonnaise, and then a medium onion ring was $2.29. Actually, I gotta move this a little bit more. So I'm just gonna show you. I got the bacon cheese Whopper. I don't have autofocus on. Can you see? Let me turn autofocus on for a second. Maybe it's not gonna focus. There we go. So normally this has the bacon, barbecue sauce, mayonnaise, lettuce, onion, tomato, pickles. So basically just like a Whopper, they just add bacon and barbecue sauce. Now I just asked for no mayonnaise, but they did forget the lettuce, the onions I would have just picked off. But they did forget the lettuce, tomatoes, and pickles. So it looks like there is possibly 2 slices of cheese. We got the bacon on there. So I guess I should have checked it, but I didn't. I think maybe I should just stop going to that particular Burger King. And it's crazy because I used to praise them so much because they never got my order wrong, but this is my 3rd time going there in a row and they just forgot to put the lettuce, onion, tomato, pickles on. But thankfully they have the bacon on. They have the barbecue sauce. I mean, I'm sure it's still going to be good. It's just, doesn't matter. Then we got an onion ring. So, of course, the thumbnail isn't going to look thumbnail might not look too pretty because it's kind of smushed. I'm not sure what to call this in the in my title. I can't say Whopper because it doesn't have the. See, if I do it like that, you guys can't see what's really on it. So that might not be a very good thumbnail. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what to call this. Maybe, because if I say barbecue bacon Whopper, and then people want to watch the video, and then they'll be like, well, it's not a Whopper because it doesn't have lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle. So maybe I'll just call this barbecue bacon burger. That's what I'm gonna call it. Do you want an onion ring with ketchup? Got a sesame seed on my. Go on and have yourself a bite. I still have autofocus on, so that might mess with my color. That barbecue sauce is really good. Bacon's good. I probably could just maybe email that store. The past 2 times I went to get the bacon, mushroom, and Swiss, they forgot the bacon both times. Still good. I'll tell you one thing, I might have to start getting a large onion ring. I love their onion rings. It's still good with the bacon and barbecue sauce. That barbecue sauce is tasty. I couldn't decide what I wanted to eat tonight. And then of course we have my sweet tea. Yesterday I was really craving the Chick-fil-A, one of the Chick-fil-A salads. So that's what I was planning on doing, but then today it just kind of changed. I wasn't really in the mood for the salad anymore. I've been eating, you guys are gonna laugh. I think 3 days this week I had grilled cheese with mozzarella. I was gonna save that remaining fresh mozzarella for another pizza with pepperoni, but ended up making grilled cheese with mozzarella and 3 dill pickles on the side. So that's what I had 3 days this week. So I haven't had any meat. I'm getting sesame seeds everywhere, you guys. So then I was like, well, maybe I haven't had Papa John's pan pizza in a while. So I logged on and I added a pizza to my cart, and I went to check out, and then I'm like, no, I really want like a burger or something. So that barbecue sauce is tasty. It's hold on, let me take another bite. To be honest, like I got mine with no mayo. I think they could do this without the mayonnaise. I think this barbecue sauce is just perfect. You know what I mean? I think the mayonnaise mixed with the barbecue sauce would just be a sloppy mess. I don't even think they need mayonnaise, to be honest. The barbecue sauce is kind of sweet, but it has a little tang, kind of smoky. It's really good. I like it. It looks like they put barbecue sauce, they put it on the bottom and also on the top. Pretty tasty. I love onion rings. Y'all know I don't like raw onions, but I love cooked onions. Onion rings, love onion rings. Love fried onions. So I hope you guys had a good week. I haven't been doing too much. Walked the dogs today. Walked the dogs Wednesday, and then yesterday. My landlord has oh, excuse me. My landlord has some kind of contract, like if anything happens, unless it's like to give you an example, I have a gas fireplace, and 2 years ago, right after the summer, like when it started, well, yeah, I should say the start of winter when it got cold, I flipped on the switch and it didn't light. So I called the warranty, well, the company that my landlord has the coverage under, and they said, oh, that's not part of the contract. She said that's one of the things that we don't cover. So I searched YouTube and I fixed it myself. What it was where the pilot, because the pilot runs all the time, 24/7, 365 days a year. And sometimes where the pilot light is, I don't know the technical terms of what the pieces are, but from watching YouTube videos, it said sometimes because the gas runs all the time, well, the pilot light runs all the time, that sometimes there can be buildup on the, if I have any guys watching that know what I'm talking about, you're probably going to laugh at me, but I don't know the technical terms, but there can be buildup on the, is it ignition modulator? Ignition? Something or other. And it said to use a steel wool Was it steel wool or was it a green one? No, I think it was no. I think I used one of the green Scotch scrubbing pads. And it said to gently, I had to take the glass out and get to the pilot. And I just lightly, use the green Scotch thingy around the whole pilot thing, right? Put it back together, flip the switch, and it's been working ever since. So, but anyway, that got into a long story. So anyway, once a year, they come and service the air conditioning unit and the furnace. So they came yesterday, and that takes them a while. Takes them a while to do that. And then my sister, Tuesday, my sister had a doctor appointment because she has a surgery coming up. Actually, she has one procedure next week and then surgery the week after, so I gotta take her next Wednesday to that because she can't drive after next week's procedure, and then her surgery at the end of the month. I think she's going to be in the hospital for a couple days. So I'll be taking her for that, but Tuesday she had her appointment with her doctor, just going over everything for the surgery at the end of the month. So I went to that with her. So actually, I did have stuff to do every single day this week. Now it's Friday. It was so humid today. It still is. And I didn't use the straightener on my hair. I probably should have. But I told you guys I walked 4 dogs. And did I have another napkin? Oh, I think I used it. Let's see if one of these are not greasy. And the one dog is a big dog, like 100 and what did they tell me, 150 pounds, 100 and, it's a Mastiff, but it's older. She's still big, like she's 130 pounds. Like when I first get there, she is so excited. Well, they all get so excited when they hear me pull up, and then they all start barking. But like today, just to give you an example, she was excited to see me when I walked in, and she runs, kind of runs, not full-fledged run because she's older and she has hip problems. She goes and gets a toy, this big stuffed animal, and then she brings it back out and gives it to me. But she would today. I always pet her for a while first. Well, I pet all of them for a while first when I first get there. And she was just like, after she calmed down a little bit, she just leaned up against me like mostly all her body weight and almost knocked me down. I'm like, man, that's a heavy dog. I said, if you wanted, like, if she wouldn't be able to do it, like I said, because of her hips, but if she was to stand on her hind legs, I'd probably fall over. Probably. But I feel bad for her when it's humid. She doesn't like when it's too humid. It's so weird because I'm trying to understand why this happens, but on the days it's really humid or really, really hot, I don't walk her as long because it seems like her hips give her more problems on the days that it's like really humid or really hot. It's so weird. Like we'll be walking and sometimes she'll want to try to trot, you know, to go faster, but then it's like her hips kind of give out, especially the one on the one side. And I get so scared that she's going to like fall. And I don't think I could lift her. I don't think I could lift 130 pounds. But when we're lucky, how am I getting, you guys, I'm getting sesame seeds like all over this table. On the days that it's not really humid and not too hot, like she seems to do okay. So it's weird. Unless the really hot, humid weather affects, I don't know. See, I have more problems when it's wintertime. I feel like everything hurts more in the winter, my joints and stuff like that. Mm. My dog that I had before she passed away, she had hip problems, hip dysplasia, and we gave her, is it glucosamine or something like that? Glucosamine. We had given her that for years. We would buy a powder form of it and then mix it in with her food. And that helped her for a couple years, but then it got to a point where that wasn't even helping, so we had to, the vet gave us, is it Metacam, and then, which is like a liquid that you would just give her, I think it was once a day, and you would just squirt it, you know, in the side of her mouth. And that helped a lot. That really helped. But I told the neighbor today, well, I asked, I said, do you know if he gives her glucosamine, or however you say it? Sorry, my mouth is full. And he said, I don't know. And I said, you should tell him if he's, I said, you should tell him if he's not, that he should give it to her, because I think it'll help some with her hips anyway. I just spit. Even the little, the Westie is young. And he has, that boy has energy. If any of y'all have a Westie, you know. And I usually walk the Westie and the, what is the other one? It's the same kind of dog as my sister. No, I can't think of the name. Darn it, like a kind of sort of like a Lhasa Apso, but it's not. Or no, not Lhasa. Hold on. I think it's Yorkie mixed with something else, but it's not. But Yorkies are real small. Hold on. I always have to ask my sister, what kind of dog is? Okay, it's not a pure Yorkie. Yorkie. What is that? Lhasa Apso, is that how you say? like this. Here, this is what she looks like. So maybe she is mixed with Lhasa Apso or whatever. Lhasa Apso. So I walk the Westie and her together, and I usually walk them like 30, 35 minutes. If it's really nice out and it's not real humid, I'll walk them for 40 minutes because those two have energy. But even the Westie today, I walked them for 30 minutes, and the Westie was tired. And it takes a lot for him to get tired. So just the humidity wears you out. So as soon as we got back, they had this big like tub thing outside with water. The Westie just went inside. It was just like going around, cooling himself off. So cute. Almost done. So this was very good. I mean, I wish it did have the lettuce, tomato. I would have picked, like I said, I would have picked the raw onions off, but at least they had the bacon, the cheese, the burger, the barbecue sauce. I will get it again, but you know what's weird? The past 3 times that I've gone there, I've gone through the drive-thru and my orders have been wrong. Or just messed up, not correct. Before that, I always went inside and my orders were never wrong. Maybe I should just start going inside. And that way, I have some place where I can open it and check instead of trying to pull it out in my car when there's cars in back of you waiting to go. You know what I mean? But it was good. And I will get it again. I mean, I know what lettuce, tomato, and pickles taste like. You know? Oh, to be honest, that was tasty just like that. I would definitely get it with no mayonnaise again in the future. I don't think it needs mayonnaise. They do normally put mayonnaise on it, but it's without mayonnaise, it's perfect. Not dry. And the onion rings were tasty. So the neighbor, not my neighbor, where I walk the dogs. Let me tell you guys this. How many minutes is this? 28 minutes. Oh my Lord. Gave me some tomatoes. And then these peppers that turn red. This one's turning red. I think that's a jalapeno. But whatever kind of peppers these are, I need to cut them up because I think they're chili. Like this, it's usually green like this, and then it turns red. Does anyone know if these are like hot chilies? Is that what they are? Let me just tell you why. Because last weekend, I should say, he had given me some, and I let them get red, and I cut them up to freeze them. Because I won't use, I can't use all these that quickly. So I cut them all up to freeze them. I don't typically buy this because y'all know I can't do really hot stuff. So it was my first time cutting them up, right? I cut them up, diced them up, put them each, I have those little Ziploc baggies, so Like I cut one up and then put it in one, another one up, just so everything was like equal and I know what they are. After I cut up 4 of them, 3 red ones and 1 green. I left 1 green and cut it up. Well, after I was done, washed my hands, I had burning under my fingernails. I cut them up Friday. Sunday is when it started going away. But I'm telling you, I washed my hands so many times, still burning. And then if I accidentally touched my eye, burning. And then before all that, when I first started cutting them, I took a bite of one of the red ones. So freaking hot. Like my lips were burning, my tongue. My lips were they were seriously red. Red where I bit into that. Like I just, I just went and bit it. Hot, hot, hot. So if anyone knows, are they, because the neighbor doesn't know, he thinks they're jalapenos, but this is a jalapeno, right? It's just turning red because I've let it sit. Although is it turning dark? Yeah, if you know what these are, I'm pretty sure these are, let me get one with the top. These are green, but then they turn red. Let me know if you know what these are. Are they hot chilies? Because those things are hot. So I have some cut up. I need to cut these up and put them in the freezer. So I'm actually kind of glad I tasted it because now I know, because I'm going to use it to make, I'm going to put some in my chili next time I make chili. And I'm glad I did bite it because otherwise I would have just put a whole baggie in that I chopped. So now I'm like, there's no way I can use a whole baggie in chili or it's going to be so hot I can't eat it. See, I need to cut them up before they... Actually, yeah, I should probably just cut them up and freeze them too because I can't use them that fast. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. What time is it? I think it's around 9. I will upload this video and get it up for you guys tonight, but it's probably going to be late by the time it uploads. And not sure what I'm going to be eating next. I have no clue, you guys. But yeah, that was definitely tasty. I will get it again. I like the barbecue sauce with the bacon. Pretty darn good. I'm sorry it was missing the lettuce, onion, tomato, pickles. I would have picked the onions off though, you guys know. But it was still tasty. Definitely. But yeah, that's all I got. I hope you guys have a great great rest of your Friday evening, I should say, and have a great weekend. And thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye everyone. Till next time. I'm out.